Your home has been sitting on the market for weeks and you don't know why. After almost 25 years, I can tell you we do. Here are the 5 real reasons homes aren't selling right now and exactly what to do about it. I'm Amy Flowers, and our team has been ranked #1 in Milton since 2009. We've helped over 3,000 families in this community buy and sell real estate. I'm going to give you the straight answers. Most agents won't. Most agents will tell you that the market is tough and you need to be patient. That's not what we're doing. We're going to tell you exactly what's wrong, exactly why it's happening, and exactly what needs to change. Because the truth is, if your home isn't selling, it's not bad luck. There's a reason. And once you know the reason, there's a fix. Reason number 1, your pricing. The benchmark price in our market has dropped over 10% from 2022 peak. If you're still priced based on what your neighbor got 2 years ago, that's why you're sitting. Buyers today are informed. They know what things sold for last month. If your number doesn't match reality, they scroll right past. A home that sits too long starts to carry a stigma. Buyers assume that there's something wrong with it, even when nothing is. The longer it sits, the harder it is to shake that perception. Here's something sellers don't always want to hear. The market doesn't care how much money you need for your house, whether it's to fund your next purchase, to pay off debt, or to make the finances work. I understand that pressure completely, but the market only responds to one thing: what buyers are willing to pay based on current comparable sales. If you price based on need instead of market value, you'll sit longer and eventually sell for less than if you priced it right from day one. Every pricing recommendation that we make is grounded in what homes are actually selling for in your specific neighborhood right now. Not what's listed, not what's sold in 2022, what's selling today. That's the #1 reason that matters. Reason 2, presentation. And I want to start with staging because this is where most sellers leave the most money on the table. The purpose of staging isn't decoration, it's psychology. When a buyer walks into a staged home, something happens. They fall in love. They start picturing their lives there, their furniture, their family, their mornings. And once a buyer has fallen in love, they back up that emotion with logic. They justify the price. They overlook some minor flaws. They move fast because they don't want to lose something that they've already committed to in their minds. An empty or cluttered house doesn't create that feeling. It creates doubt. We are known throughout the Milton real estate community and throughout the town for the quality of our staging. Agents notice it, buyers talk about it, and it consistently translates into stronger offers and faster sales. We run a 3,500 square foot warehouse of thousands of pieces of furniture and decor, all included for our sellers at no additional cost because we know what it does for the results. Now, photography. This one sounds basic, but I challenge you to scroll through MLS right now to look at the active listings. You'll find that the photos are dark, crooked, cluttered, or they're even shot on an iPhone. How is this even possible? Someone is trying to sell a home worth more than $1 million, and this is the first impression that they're putting out into the world? And then there's those listings with outdated photos. April listings, still showing snow on the ground from a shoot that was done months earlier. Buyers see all of it. Bad photos kill interest before a single showing is even booked. One more thing on presentation. It's paint. If you're deciding whether to spend money before you list, paint is almost always the #1 return on investment. It's relatively inexpensive and it completely transforms how a buyer feels the moment they step through the front door. Fresh, neutral paint signals that it's a place that's been cared for. That matters more than most sellers realize. Reason 3, marketing. Basic MLS exposure isn't enough anymore. We have a dedicated marketing team running targeted digital campaigns, professional listing content, and a social strategy, plus our Secret Homes program, which connects sellers with serious buyers who are actively looking, not finding what they want on the public market. We've spent 25 years building relationships and reach in the community. That network is something most agents can't replicate. Reason 4, the market has changed, and not every agent has changed with it. Inventory is at 15-year highs. Days on market have stretched into weeks and even months. Buyers are patient. They have choices. The homes that are selling have done everything right. The ones sitting haven't adapted. And sometimes that starts with the agent. We've sold hundreds of homes in Milton every single year. We've navigated every version of this market. We know what works when conditions are easy, and we know what works when they're not. Some of our greatest success stories are what we call takeovers. A seller has listed with another agent. The home didn't sell. The listing expired, then they called us. We came in with fresh eyes, a new pricing strategy, new staging, new marketing, and the full weight of everything we've built over the last 25 years in this community behind that one property. And we get it sold. The clients almost always say the same thing afterwards. They wish they'd called us first. Those are some of our greatest success stories. No pressure, no obligation, no runaround. Just straight answers from Milton's #1 real estate team. Book a free consultation at flowersteam.ca.